Welcome, viewers, to tonight's edition of the Mr. Hero podcast. Tonight, we are going to be having a very interesting conversation. We are asking ourselves a question. Why are we here? Why are we here? Some say it's purely religious and spiritual. Some say it's philosophical, whilst others say it's solely based on one's personal perspective. Let's join our guest, Mr. Heroes himself, as we discuss and explore this question. Good evening, Mr. Hero.
Good evening, my boss.
I hope everything is cool.
By God's grace, please, what about you?
Oh, I'm doing very well.
Thank God.
So that's the question there. Why are we here?
Okay,
What do you think about this?
Sure. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
All right.
I appreciate it a lot for you having me as guest on this topic.
Yeah.
It's an honor. Yeah. Okay, I think it is time for everybody on net. Everybody to know the reason why they are here
Yeah.
and why they were even being brought here. Yeah, it's a very big question that everybody should pay attention to, especially if you wish to do well or if you want to accomplish a lot in life. That's a very important question for everybody. So why are we here?
Yeah.
Okay, so this topic, it is very controversial, and a whole lot of people from different school of thoughts are having their mindset on it
Okay.
by sharing what they think why we are here means.
Okay.
You get it? Some people are saying we are here to serve. Some people are saying we are here to explore. There are a whole lot of things. Yeah. So why are we here? I think we should take our time and then go through the school of thoughts
Okay.
one by one.
All right.
So without wasting a lot of time, I would like to talk about one school of thought. We have three
Okay.
that I would like to talk about. Yeah, the rest, I think we leave them for
Yeah, we'll do them for another show. Yeah.
sure. So we have three school of thoughts that they've provided a very essential, points about these things, especially why are we here, existentialism, a whole lot of topics. So these three school of thoughts, I would like to talk about them one by one. And the
Okay.
first one is the religion or the
Okay.
religious point of view about the topic, why are we here? So to summarize everything under that school of thought, they believe that for somebody to come on net, we are purposely here to, one, serve,
Okay.
secondly, to learn, and lastly, to have a connection with somebody who is greater than us.
As in God.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. So to other religion, it will be, for instance, Muslim Allah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
The Buddhist, it will be different.
Yeah.
So they are all under this school of thought. Yeah. So they've mentioned very, very important points here. The first two, serving,
Yeah.
and at the same time learning. Do you get it? So they believe that everybody is on earth just to serve somebody greater than him and
Okay.
to also learn. And looking at things, it seems that what they are saying is very true.
Mhm.
But that's not all the things
Okay.
for me, from my perspective. Like, I think that is not all the things like we are here to do.
Yeah. There's more to
Yes,
it.
sure. But for them, if you look at the serving, for instance, the serving goes a long way. For instance, they are talking about serving God at the same time, serving somebody greater than you. Older than you, or
Okay. Your
paying
elders.
a respect to somebody like your boss and other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. For instance, the Bible talks about marriage.
Mhm.
It says that the women, they should be what, submissive to their husband.
Yeah.
See, so it goes on and on. But the main thing is, for them, they believe that why we are here on earth is to serve and learn, and at the same time have a connection with somebody greater than us. And if you're having a connection with somebody greater than you, what do you expect?
Well.
So that one too comes in mind.
Okay.
So I believe that from the religious point of view, people are here to serve, learn, and at the same time expect some reward, like for instance the Christians heaven.
Yeah.
Do you get it? So they for them, that's how they believe. That's how they understand the reason why they are on earth, just to serve their God who is greater than them, and at the same time learn from him, learn from their mistakes and correct them, and have that connection with somebody greater than them, like our God and how we serve as Christians. And in doing so, they don't do it for free. They expect a reward, that is heaven.
Yeah.
So when they get to heaven, they are done.
Yeah.
So they for that religion, what do you call it, for that school of thought, that's what they believe in. And it's very important that they brought the learning in there. Everybody is on earth to learn.
Yeah.
So that's basically what the religion school of thought is talking about.
Okay.
That three key things. That is to
serve, to learn,
and to have a connection with somebody greater than them.
Okay.
So I would like to go to the second school of thought, which is the philosophical point of view.
Okay.
Yeah. So the people in that space, they believe that somebody to exist on earth, yeah, we are here purposely for what do you call it, for a living, but for a particular thing.
Okay.
And under that school of thought, we have two categories that we would like to talk about. The first one is existentialism.
Okay.
So under that, they believe that they are a group of people under philosophy. Yeah. They believe that for somebody to discover his purpose on earth, it depends on you.
Okay, so
you must find it yourself.
Okay, it's based on that person's personal perspective. All right.
That's it. So for you to know the reason why you are on earth, you must do your research and know it yourself.
Okay.
And then live to it. So how do I explain this? So they are saying that, for instance, if you are here to be a pastor,
all right,
you should know it and pursue that. You shouldn't base on the society. You shouldn't base on what people think about you to live your life. They are saying that go deeper into your heart, know what you're good at, and then do it, and that becomes your purpose on it. And if you are able to fulfill it, they see that, why you are here has been dealt with.
It. All right.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
So from that, point, the existentialism people, this is what they are saying.
Okay.
And there is this other school of thought that they are also saying that for somebody to know the reason why he's here, or to live to accomplish what he's supposed to do on
his
earth,
true purpose,
yes, that person can do that through relationship.
Okay.
That's their first point. Their second point is through creativity. And lastly, the connection you have with your society can shape who you become.
Okay. Yeah.
Or can tell us whether you will fulfill your what dream on it. And that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Because it sounds good. Yeah. They are saying that, let me take the first point, relationship. I've come to understanding that if you want to be very rich in life, you can't have poor people all around you.
Yeah.
It's not possible. Yeah, you became rich to enrich people. So how can you be a rich guy and all of your friends are poor?
Okay.
It doesn't exist. Like, it's not common.
Okay.
That maybe you see the spies working with somebody who doesn't have a Toyota. it's impossible.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
They will see you and greet you, but for you to have a relationship with them, it's difficult. Let me put that aspect there. Somebody can shape his life or the purpose why he's on earth through marriages.
Okay, yeah. A relationship, yeah.
Yes. Somebody can be an ordinary, but he will be married to, let's say, a person from the Ashanti, or let's say, Bruno.
Okay, yeah.
The things maybe we do here is different from theirs. If this person gets married to, let's say, a Bono person or the Ashanti people, the person could maybe change his style of doing things. For instance, maybe if it is about market, how they sell at maybe the north would be different from here.
Yeah.
That's an example, just to cite an example. And for instance, let's say somebody from the northern region has maybe married an Ashanti, and the person is into maybe selling of clothes.
Okay.
Maybe this lady, when she was coming on net, she had no idea about these things, but through relationship, this girl can do that thing, and selling clothes will be like, oh, when I give out clothes to people, I feel like I'm more fulfilled in life, and I feel like
Yeah.
you see that. So from that school of thought, that's what they are saying
Okay.
under the philosophy. And they are also saying that somebody can know the reason why he's here through creativity.
Okay.
That's it. You see, you will know the reason why you came on net sometimes if you are very skillful in something.
Yeah.
For instance, if somebody is a dancer and maybe he's creative in that, the person can make living out of it.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
now it's becoming common.
Yeah. Yeah.
At first, it wasn't like that. That is true creativity. Some way we're not even born as dancers, but how creative they are, they were able to what live onto those things.
Yeah.
Do you get it? And now maybe they dance, they travel because of the dance. Do you get it? They are exploring the world
Yeah.
because of that thing.
That skill they picked.
Yes. So that school of thought, they believe that you will know the reason why we are here on net if you are creative in something, and you make sure that you let's say continue with it and upgrade yourself in that. So that's what they believe. Do you get it? And the last one, because of our time, I'll rush through because there's another school of thought.
Yeah.
And the last one is the connection with the society.
Yeah.
How connected are you to the society? Somebody living maybe at, let me use perfect example. I wanted to use Zongo, but
Okay.
somebody who
Okay.
lives in let's say East Legon,
Okay.
for example, the way this person will behave towards people, it will be different from somebody who lives in, let's say, one of the villages in Ghana.
All
Do
right.
you get it?
Okay.
And how this person will affect people in the people, what do you call it, in the life of people, let's say living in a similar places like East Legon, will be more easier and more fulfilled to the person. Like the person will be comfortable doing
Yeah.
that. Somebody living in a village, you're going to suffer.
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
it? So pleasing a rich man will be very difficult for you if you are from that area. So such people living in such areas, the society can shape their life to the extent that whatever they do, you could see that because of this setting, that lady they were being raised from. That's why they do what they do. That's why they can, give like that, because their father used to give. The society they live in, they saw a man who used to give every Friday. So because of that, they've adapted that to their life. And now, when they give out, that's when they feel like they are fulfilled and they are living.
Okay.
Do you get it? So this school of thought is talking about very important things. Because look at the first category, saying that for you to know the reason why you are here, you should do it your own self. Do you get it? Another one is saying that you can also know through creativity, through what they call relationship, and the last one is what we are talking about,
Yeah.
the connection you have with the society.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's very important. Sometimes you will know the reason why you are here, and that one can be determined by where you live.
Okay.
Do you get it? Your environment can affect these things, and it's very, very essential. So I think when you get there, we will go deeper,
Okay.
and then we will dive into serious things. And the last school of thought is the science,
Okay.
the scientific point of view. So they believe that every human being is on net because we are here to understand things. That's their first point.
Okay.
The second one, to explore.
All right.
And the last one is to evolve.
Okay.
So the scientists, they are also saying that, okay, everyone can know the reason why they are here, because they can know that through understanding, involving, and exploring. That's when you know that, okay, this is the reason why I came here.
Okay.
So if you have looked at the definition of science and how they do their things, you would know that in everything they want to get an understanding of something.
Yeah, science is the study. This is the study. Yeah, that's
you see
true.
that?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
They want to understand the reason why we are saying that, okay, how God came on earth, it was a virgin,
Okay.
they want to understand everything.
Yeah.
They don't just believe anything like that. So they are saying that for you to know the reason why you are on earth, you should be somebody like who would like to have an understanding of things.
You should be curious.
Researching. You see, you should be curious about very vital issues, very important issues, and then provide solutions to them. They don't just leave things like that. Do you get it? At the end, people will know the reason why we are going through this step by step. So the science, they are also saying that for you to know the reason why you are here, you must be somebody who seeks to understand things.
Okay.
You need an understanding to every problem you meet, and you are trying to do something out of it. Let's go to the second point. That is to what? Evolve.
Yeah.
Evolve means, and I'll use another word, to undergo development.
Yeah.
Or to work out. Do you get it? So, and the scientists, they are also saying that we are here to what? Evolve. See, let us develop something. Let us undergo this thing, so that we will develop something out of it. If you have looked at the industries and other stuff, most of the methods they use is coming from the scientific or the field of science.
Okay.
They are trying to undergo development. They are saying that for you to know the reason why you are here, you should do these things. You should see yourself developing things. You should see yourself that every day you are evolving. You are trying to create something. You're trying to work things out. They are saying that for us to know the reason why you're here, these are some of the things we should do.
Okay.
We should make sure that always you are evolving. You are trying to develop something. If you see things like let's say if you see something that you think, this thing, if I develop it, if I do this thing about it, people will benefit from it. So let me do it. And if you do it, it's going to help all of us. Do you get it? Yeah. So they believe in undergoing development. You see, so they like the evolution or the how human came on it.
Yeah.
Anybody who have studied the philosophy would understand why I'm talking about undergoing development, because they said that at first you were like monkey.
Yeah.
We developed. We went to a different. So you should evolve. You should develop. So they are saying that to know the reason why you are here, or for you to fulfill your purpose on earth, you should develop in everything you do. Yes, last year we saw you doing this thing. You shouldn't be doing this thing again. For instance, when you were being born, you've been riding bicycle. Oh, from the day we saw you, you've been doing that, and you think that's fun. No, you should develop. You see, and now for me, yes, be a penalty.
Yeah.
You see that? So don't say, oh, I'm okay with this. You should develop as a human being. That is like, it is a requirement. The fact that you are on it, you are being like required. Like, you should grow.
You shouldn't stay where you are. Yeah.
It's a must.
Yeah.
Do you get it? So they believe that to live on it, and the understanding comes, and then what? You should evolve. You should undergo development. You see, you should develop. If it's about your project, fine, develop it. If it's about yourself, develop it. How you talk, it doesn't attract anybody. Develop it. That's what they are telling us. How you sit in public is not appropriate. Develop it. You've seen a problem, you want it to be solved. Sit down, bring some things into place and go and develop that thing. Do you get it? So it is very, very important for us as human beings. If we say we are here on earth and we want to know the reason why, then we should undergo what? Development. Do you get it? You see, so this is a very nice answer to the question why we are here.
Okay.
You can't say you are here, you just live, they feed you, then you die and you go. No, you should do something. The scientists are saying we should develop something. You see, the reason why we are here, we should develop something. For instance, let's say when we were being born, there were no roads in Sunyane.
Okay. Yeah.
And now that we are coming to start it, Chale, dabe ne beduru.
Mm-hmm.
You see, our fathers did it. We are coming to continue it.
Yeah.
The next generation will come and benefit out of
Yeah.
it.
Then
As
they'll even
simple
bring
as
improvements.
ABCD.
Yeah.
See that? So did they believe that why we are here, we should develop things, find and understand, as we said earlier on. And the last thing is to explore.
Yeah.
That is a very, very nice point. You see, you can't say you are here on earth to live without exploring. You should explore. There are certain people on earth that I could tell you that since the day they were being born, they've not traveled to any place apart from their environment.
Yeah.
And even if they travel, they go to no place than the place similar to their environment.
They don't challenge themselves.
That's it. So these people will never know the reason why they are on earth. For instance, I want to be a very, a good public speaker.
Okay.
And maybe I don't go for big programs whereby people who know more than me will be sharing their thoughts. Do you think I'll become one? Sometimes you go, the exposure would give you some ideas.
Yeah.
When you come, you know how you blend those things into your own, and then your own becomes the perfect one. Now, here comes the case: you don't go out, you don't explore these things. How do you expect to do well? You
Yeah.
don't read, you don't do some important things
Research and
that
stuff.
should, bring development to people's life and that of yours. How would you do well? So they are saying that while we are here, we should explore. You should explore the most. You get it? Sometimes you should spend money on yourself, traveling to places you've never been to. And you're going there with a mindset to explore, to learn new things, so that you adapt them into your own life.
Okay.
So that the purpose why God brought you here, you will be able to fulfill it. You want to be a good businessman, you don't read anything about a good businessman. You don't read anything. You don't watch them. You don't follow them on social media. How do you expect to become one?
Mhm.
So that school of thought is telling us that we should explore. Why we are here on earth, we should explore. We should explore the most and learn new things. Bring them into our life. Don't say this is the setting I was born in. This is a setting we used to live in many years ago, and that should be the same. Can you frankly tell me that the food you cooked last 2 days, can you eat it today? Challenge. You can't. So let's try and explore new things, so that the new things and the things we are going to learn out of it, you bring them, you apply them in our lives, and our lives will become better. You see, so that is what this school of thought is also telling us. And I would like to talk about these school of thoughts, some similarities.
Yeah. I was
And
even
some-
about to ask a question on that.
Yes, and some key words that we think everybody can apply to their own life. One thing I've seen is the development. Do you get it? Now let's look at the religious point of view. They were talking about 7.
Yeah.
When you are 7, you get developed. When you are learning, you develop. You see that?
Yeah.
You see there is this common thing running
Yeah, there are
through.
similarities between
Yes.
them. Yes.
And there is this thing I forgot to talk about, interconnectedness.
Okay.
Interconnectedness. One school of thought also says that we should have that thing. We are here on earth to have interconnectedness. We should connect to people.
Okay.
Do you get it? And we could see that thing was also running through.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
like the
With
philosophy they were
relationships,
talking about it.
yeah.
Do you get it? Relationship, you can get it there. You can't say you are on it, you don't have anybody outside
yeah,
the world,
that's-
outside Ghana
yeah.
as a friend. Hey,
Oh, there are people like that too.
oh Charlie, then
there are
why
seriously
you are
people
here.
like that. Oh, seriously.
the purpose why you are here, I think something is missing. And we should
Oh, but they're
find
getting
it.
there. They're getting
Yes,
there.
yes. So these are some of the key ways we should look out to. They were talking about growth. You could
Yes,
see that
yes.
all of them were talking about growth.
Yeah.
We should grow. That's why the existentialism,
Yeah.
that school of thought was saying that you should do it yourself.
Yeah, based on
So
your
you
own
should
personal
grow
thoughts.
and know that this thing, I can eat these bones. You get it? Let me find out my ways. You get it? So we could see that thing was also running through.
Yeah.
And I could talk about love. You cannot do well for yourself if you don't love yourself. You see, so as you are finding your purpose on it, you love yourself. Same thing, you love your neighbors. Serving God is love. It's coming out of love.
Yeah.
Do you get it? So we could see that although they are having different things, but there's these similarities. Now I've talked about growth, the interconnectedness,
Yeah.
love, and you could also look at this thing, the inner peace. You could see that the three school of thoughts, they were trying to bring something like, okay, in life you shouldn't, like live and you be thinking about unnecessary things.
Okay, you
should
shouldn't
have
stress yourself that
yes,
much.
that's why you should research and know them so that you have inner peace. And then you will not go and sit down and say, why am I on net?
Yeah.
Why
yeah.
are you here?
Yeah, it'll
That
be very
question will be
frustrating
what?
to ask that
Will be-
question. Yeah.
That question will be what? Will be solved. So that you have inner peace to concentrate on the development you want to bring onto humanity. Do you get it? So that's very essential point out there. And I would like to talk about what again? I think I've gone through all of them.
Yeah.
You see, they were talking about creativity.
Yeah.
That's it. So for you to do well in life and to know that this earth that I came on, mama for baby. Sometimes some people, they can say that before they die.
Yeah.
I say, baby, murder abrabo media. It means that they are making some my
Yeah. Yeah.
because why? They were creative in the thing God gave them. Even if it was maybe talent, they were very creative in
Yeah.
some things. So because of that, they went far. If it was about maybe business or let's say skills, they were very innovative. So they were able to innovate new ideas and new businesses and other stuff that helped them to fulfill their dream. So we could see that although they are having different mindset about why we are here, but you could see that there is this common thing running through all of them. That is very essential, that everybody should adapt. You
Okay.
get it? So we are here for a purpose.
Yeah.
Don't say, we have to create a G then.
Mm-hmm.
You see those
Those comments. Yeah.
we are here for something. That's why you should research and know these answers to these questions. Some of them you might not be okay with the answer, but you could learn something out of it. As we are talking about the similarities now, that now if somebody watch this video and is maybe going to live his life, if he doesn't know anything crown on himself, he's on net to grow,
Yeah.
to develop something,
Yeah.
to explore. Do you get it?
Yeah.
And to learn, to
Yeah.
serve people, to know some things for themselves, or to know some things through themselves. Let me put that. Let me put it in that way. Do you get it? So, leaving this video, after watching it, you could see that Charlie, you are
You
here
have
for
a
something.
little understanding.
You see that
Yeah.
you are not just here because God brought you here. No, there are people out there. They are waiting for that thing that you are going to start, so that
Yes.
theirs too will manifest.
Yeah.
Until you start it, Charlie,
Yeah.
your life will be found one thing. So God needs you to start that thing today as we are talking. Brother, if it is about business, maybe you have money and you think without doing the business, you are okay, you can feed your family, and God is telling you, your heart is telling you, start this so that you will get people employed. Please do it. And in so doing, you'll be glad one day. Jim Rohn, I would like everybody to follow Jim Rohn if you want to do well in life. I'm not saying business. People know that I'm business oriented.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Jim Rohn is a man that everybody should follow. I think everybody should follow. He said one thing, that one day, after all the things you've been able to done on it, nothing will make you happy than for somebody to stand on a pulpit or a great, what do you call it, stage,
Yeah.
and say that if not this man, I wouldn't have made it this far. He said that until you hear this statement from somebody on earth,
You've not accomplished anything yet.
he keeps on saying those things, and I love it. Hey, it will be very nice for somebody to stand somewhere and say that enya kwa we ya can make school mentimi anko and papa we ya inka business mentimi start. I have one in my life, and that's my own brother, my elder brother.